This devastating and deeply emotional news has sent shockwaves through every corner of the world. Families are breaking down, friends are in disbelief, and fans are pouring out their pain online. From tearful messages on Instagram to candlelit vigils being shared on TikTok, the grief is everywhere. Social media timelines have turned into memorials. Hashtags are flooded with memories, prayers, and heartbreak. It's not just a loss, it's a global cry, a collective mourning that's reached across countries, cultures, and communities, leaving millions shattered and searching for answers. From the factories of Birmingham to the throne of heavy metal, a tale of madness, fame, survival, and redemption.
Before the screams, before the stage dies, before the MTV shows and bat heads, there was a kid named John Michael Osbourne, born in 1948 in the soot-stained streets of Aston, Birmingham, England. Ozzy grew up poor, cramped inside a tiny row house with 6
kids and no future. His father was a toolmaker, his mother worked nights at a factory. Ozzy failed in school. He had dyslexia, undiagnosed ADHD, and a deep, unshakable sense of shame. He didn't belong anywhere. I thought I was stupid, he later said. Everyone told me I was nothing. I believed it. He was bullied, beaten, humiliated. His escape? Music and mischief. He idolized the Beatles, but also broke into homes, stole clothes, and got arrested at 17. He spent time in Winson Green prison for theft, 6 weeks in a cell, scrubbing toilets, thinking his life was over. But fate was just getting started. By 1968, Ozzy joined forces with Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward. They were trying to be a blues band, but their sound was darker, heavier, almost demonic. They called themselves Black Sabbath, inspired by a horror film. Their goal? Scare people with sound, and they did. Their 1970 debut album, Black Sabbath, opened with thunder, bells, and evil. It was unlike anything the world had heard. Critics hated it. Fans went feral for it. Then came Paranoid, 1970, Master of Reality, 1971, and Volume 4. Songs like War Pigs, Iron Man, Sweet Leaf became war cries for a generation that felt lost, angry, and ready to burn the world down. Ozzy's voice, high, eerie, almost like a ghost from the future, became the soul of Sabbath. I wasn't singing, Ozzy said. I was surviving. But success came with a cost. Ozzy was now rich, famous, and terrified. He didn't know how to be a star. So he drowned his fear in alcohol, cocaine, LSD, and prescription pills. Every city became a blackout, every tour a blur. Sabbath was falling apart. We weren't a band anymore, Ozzy said. We were a bad habit. Fights broke out. Recording sessions became impossible. Ozzy would disappear for days. And by 1979, the band had enough. They fired him. He got the news from the hotel room floor, hungover, broke, alone. I thought I was going to die. No job, no band, just bottles. I wanted to die. A force of nature. She saw more in Ozzy than anyone else, and she refused to let him rot. She booked him studio time, built him a solo band, fed him, housed him, believed in him. In 1980, Blizzard of Oz was released. It was a masterpiece. Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, I don't know. Ozzy wasn't just back, he was reborn. But even as he climbed the charts, the war inside never stopped. Drugs still ruled him. One night he got so high, he snorted a line of ants. Another time he tried to kill Sharon while blacked out, only to wake up in jail, not remembering a thing. She bailed him out, married him, and made him fight for his life. Ozzy became a myth. His concerts were chaos. His fans worshipped him. He wore capes, bit the head off a dove at a label meeting. Then, most infamously, bit the head off a live bat, thrown on stage in 1982. I thought it was rubber, he said. then it bit me back. He was hospitalized, given rabies shots, but by then, the legend was unstoppable. Kids thought he was Satan, parents hated him, preachers burned his records, and yet his fan base exploded. Albums like Diary of a Madman, Bark at the Moon, The Ultimate Sin, each one etched his madness deeper into music history. In 1982, tragedy struck. Ozzy's beloved guitarist, Randy Rhoads, died in a horrific plane crash on tour. Ozzy spiraled, drank harder, fought depression, but somehow he kept performing. In the 90s, his solo career kept growing. And then came an unexpected twist. In 2002, Ozzy and his family signed on to film The Osbournes, an MTV reality show that changed everything. Suddenly, the Prince of Darkness became a fumbling, hilarious dad figure. "Sharon, where's the remote?" America fell in love. It won an Emmy. Ozzy became a household name again, this time not for fear, but for love. But the years caught up. In 2003, he crashed an ATV and nearly died. In 2019, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. His neck, spine, lungs and nerves have all betrayed him. He's had surgeries, infections and heartbreak. Tours were cancelled. Fans feared the end. But Ozzy still breathes, still fights, still writes music.
Still your being is sweet memory.
In 2020, he dropped Ordinary Man with Elton John. In 2022, Patient Number 9 with Jeff Beck and Eric Clapton. They may take my body, but they'll never silence my voice.
But all I go.
He said goodbye on stage before, but Ozzy always finds his way back. Whether he walks, crawls, or sings from a chair, the man is metal's eternal king. He made pain art. He made chaos holy. He made madness beautiful.
There's violence, there's violence, there's violence, there's violence.
Ozzy Osbourne is more than a rock star. He's a mirror of what it means to fall and fall again, to lose everything and still scream at the sky,
I'm not done.
He's proof that legends don't come from perfection. They come from pain. From scars, from survival. Long live the Prince of Darkness. Because legends like him don't die. They haunt the world forever. Some stories you hear, some you feel. Ozzy Osbourne's story, you survive it. Because it's not just about music, it's about demons. The ones on stage and the ones in your soul. It's about a man who stumbled through darkness, dragged his broken body through fire, and still came out on top, screaming, singing, bleeding. This is not a fairy tale. This is Ozzy's hell, and he lived to tell it. This is Gossip Reload, signing off.